My name is Oliver, and I learned the hard way that sometimes the person trying to save you is the one quietly destroying your life. It began on a Sunday afternoon. The kind of day that feels harmless. My girlfriend Nia and I have been together for 4 years. We lived together, shared bills, shared plans. Marriage wasn't a question of if, just when. That afternoon, she sat across from me at the kitchen table, her hands folded, her eyes soft. "Oliver," she said gently, "I think someone is trying to sabotage you." I laughed. "Who would do that?" She hesitated, then said the name that froze my blood. "My cousin, Leo." Leo wasn't just her cousin. He was my business partner. We had started a logistics startup together 2 years earlier. I trusted him with everything: passwords, accounts, decisions. Nina slid her phone across the table. On the screen were screenshots of messages. It was Leo texting an unknown number. He doesn't suspect a thing. Once the investor money clears, we move fast. Oliver signs whatever I put in front of him. My stomach just dropped. Why would he do this? I asked, my voice barely a whisper. Nina reached for my hand. Because you're too good, too trusting. And because he thinks you don't deserve what you built. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning, I confronted Leo at the office. He laughed it off. "Bro, those messages are fake. You think I betray you?" He looked so hurt, so offended, and for a moment, I doubted Nina. But over the next week, more proof appeared. Emails, draft contracts. Late night calls Leo refused to explain. And every time I questioned something, Nina was there, calm, supportive. "Trust your instincts," she'd whisper. "I just don't want to see you get hurt." So I started pulling away from Leo, cutting him out of decisions, locking him out of meetings, freezing his access. Slowly, he noticed. "Why are you acting strange?" he asked one night. I just lied. Just stress. Behind the scenes, Nina helped me restructure the company. She suggested new documents, new account setups, just in case, she said. I signed everything because I trusted her. 2 months later, everything collapsed. Our biggest investor backed out overnight. Accounts froze. Suppliers stopped answering my calls. And then Leo disappeared. No texts, no calls, nothing. I came home shaking. "Nina," I said, my voice filled with panic. "Everything's gone." She hugged me. "I'm here," she said softly, but something in her voice felt finished. That night, I couldn't sleep. I opened my laptop to review the documents I had signed. And that's when I saw it. One clause, buried deep in the legal text. Company ownership transferred. To Nina's private holding account, my name was completely removed. I scrolled faster. Another document, another signature. Mine, perfectly replicated. My hands started shaking. Then I saw the final file. A recorded video dated 3 days earlier. I clicked play. Nina appeared on screen sitting in our living room, smiling. "If you're watching this," she said, "it means the transfer is complete." My chest tightened. "Leo played his role well," she continued. "He took the blame so cleanly." She leaned closer to the camera. "I needed you emotional, distracted. That's when people sign anything." I felt sick. The final words hit the hardest. "You didn't lose a girlfriend, Oliver. You lost a lesson." The video ended. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just sat there until sunrise, understanding everything. Leo hadn't betrayed me. He'd been sacrificed. I called him that morning. He answered immediately. "Oliver." "Thank God." He explained everything. Nina had approached him first, promised him a payout if he played the villain. Then she cut him out too. We went silent for a week, planning, because she had one weakness. She loved applause. 2 weeks later, Nina hosted a launch party, celebrating her new company, media, investors, champagne. She walked on stage, confident, and then I walked in, with Leo, with lawyers, with our documents. The screen behind her changed, her forged signatures, her video confession, her bank transfers. The room went dead silent. Nina's smile just collapsed. This is fake, she screamed. I spoke into the mic. No, this is the moment you forgot to plan for. Security escorted her out as investors walked away. Her accounts were frozen within hours. By nightfall, her company no longer existed. I didn't celebrate. I didn't smile. I just went home alone. Months later, Leo and I rebuilt from scratch. Smaller, slower, but honest. I still think about Nina sometimes, not with anger, with clarity, because some people don't betray you with hate. They betray you with care, with patience, with a smile that convinces you they're protecting you, while they're quietly taking everything you have. And the scariest lesson I learned? The most dangerous enemy isn't the one who attacks you. It's the one who convinces you they're the only person you can trust. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever been through something similar, you're not alone. Hit subscribe for more stories that make you think. See you next time.